I will not be having a video up. I'm just going to be talking um, about, life and the good things about life, and then the things that we need to work on. First and foremost, I want to tell you that if you woke up today, consider yourself blessed. Often, we as human beings, we just take the small things for granted, and we don't need to do that when indeed we are blessed. We are ahead of other. I don't even want to say it like it's, something to boast about, but we're in better situations than some people. Like people in other countries, like they have it bad sometimes, and you don't want to think that your situation is horrible when there's someone who's worse off than you. I also want to basically talk about our relationship with God. We all need to have a relationship with God. It is very important. And if you don't have a relationship with God, you have to find a way to get a relationship with God, because if you don't have it, you're going to bump your head while you're trying to feel around in this thing called life. Yeah, you think you know what you're doing, and some stuff feels right when lo and behold, it's really not right, it's wrong. Okay, you could feel like you're going down the right path, but you're not going down the right path. And the relationship with God kind of shows you and leads you to the correct way of living. Some things are going to be hard, there's going to be temptation everywhere, but having the word on your heart helps you fight it off, helps you fight temptation off. You're not the only person who experiences temptation. You're not the only person who's been hurt. You're not the only person who has dealt with trauma. And we all have to learn how to get through trauma. We have to learn how to get over things that has hurt us. Like oftentimes it comes from our youth and our childhood, things that people may have done to us, said to us, or how people may have treated us. It's still up to you to heal from that. You can't live your life being bitter or being angry. A lot of us become so angry with the way that things happen to us. We don't really realize that we're holding on to things like resentment and bitterness until you come in contact with people who did not do it to you, and you put that on them. Like you can meet a person and they trigger you into being angry or exposing your anger. And that's why I encourage people to like watch yourself with your interactions with people. Like watch how, like when they say certain words to you, how your body feels and what you're reacting to, because sometimes our situations tell us what we're still struggling with. Like, of course, you can feel like you got over it when you're not in it or next to it, but when you're in it or around it, you can see like I'm still struggling with this, right? And it's just important to get over stuff. And I'm not saying it like it's easy, but regardless if it's hard or easy, it has to be done. You have to get over that pain. You have to get over that sorrow, because that's not the way that life is supposed to be. We're supposed to be happy. Like you look at kids, they're so happy that even if they fall and bump their head or their leg or anything, they'll cry for a little bit, but then they want to get back up and keep playing with the kids. That's just how it is. And I feel like that's how we're supposed to be as adults. Like stuff happens, things are going to happen. You have to be able to roll with it, bounce back, shake it off, because you'll go through life being so angry and bitter and mad or closed in and feeling like you're alone. And right now you might have just been having some thoughts like I'm alone. You get what I'm saying? And meanwhile, you're not alone. Like we all go through stuff, and we all experience traumatic situations. You have to just take it with a grain of salt and keep it moving. Learn from it, forgive those people and keep it moving, because you have blessings. You have so many things that are lined up for you, but you will miss out on them, and you can't blame anyone else. You can't say, oh, well, they did this to me. At the end of the day, you're going to miss it. If a check has your name on it, no one else can cash it but you, okay? Unless you sign it over, right? Meaning you're in control, okay? So that's how it is with life. You have to take control over what is yours. But there are some things that are held up because you're held up mentally, physically, emotionally. So stop being held up and get what's yours. Get the good things out of life. Life is really good. Like, there's beautiful things everywhere. Like, look at nature. Look at, you get what I'm saying? Look at how things are built. Look at, like, try to find beautiful things every day you're alive and you're walking around and you get to go experience life. Look for the beautiful things in life because they are there. And if you can't do it, that means that you have some work to do to heal yourself. Because if you're always seeing things as bad, or something's going to happen, or this is too good to be true, like God can't bless you, that means your eyes are in darkness and that needs to be fixed. Maybe the trauma was so hard on you that you don't believe that there are any good people. There are still good people out there. There's still people who will help you. There's still people who will be kind to you. You may feel like you're a person who is kind and you will help someone else. Okay, there's people like you out there. You're not the only person, right? But you have to be receptive of that. You have to be expecting that. Like a child expects you to have their favorite thing in the refrigerator or their favorite toy or whatever. A kid expects the parent to do that. We have to do that. Like, we have to expect good things out of life. And if we don't, we will miss it. We will be stuck. You will get old and you will be bitter and your bones will be dried up and achy, okay? And you don't want that, because stress can do that to you. Trauma can do that to you. Unhealed trauma can make all of that happen and take place on your body. So if you're on my video and you're listening, I just want to encourage you to just stand strong. Like, don't give up. Don't feel dismayed in being a good person. When when the farmers, they're trying to get their crops ready, there's things that they have to do, and it will seem like it's so much work, but in the end, there's so much harvest. You feel me? The harvest is plenty. Okay, so know that all your work is not in vain. All the times you were good to people, all the times that people didn't see how you sacrificed for them, or when you know you should have treated them this way and you still treated them kind, like, remember that. Like, God does not forget that. He did not look over you. Your time is approaching. Like, your time for the good things to pour all over you is approaching. But you, as an adult, keep yourself in line. Look at the world. People have lost their damn mind. You hear me? The men, the women, even the children. You get what I'm saying? And that's because of the adults are out of line. So we can't really blame the kids because they don't really have no one to look to, right? So if you look at the world, right, and you don't have the word on your heart, you will start to believe that there are no good days coming. Every day is a good day for me. You get what I'm saying? Every day that I wake up, I find something to be happy about. I'll literally be in the shower just thanking God. I don't even have no words to say. Like, what am I thanking God for? Everything. My legs, my arms, my brain, being able to read and comprehend. Some people, they have a hard time with that, right? And here we are able to read, comprehend, fill out an application, pay our bills, go online, work the phone, right? You have a phone, you have things that you have. If you don't have a car, you have your legs to walk to go get a car, go catch a bus, or go or get in the Uber. You get what I'm saying? Thank you. But I don't know. It's just like I was just sitting here chilling, and it's late night, so I realized on YouTube at late night, like, there's a lot of lives going on, and people are on there just they're talking about stuff and they're doing all types of stuff, but it's like nothing is food for your soul. So I just feel like tonight I don't need to do a video where people are distracted, because, like, I feel like people get distracted when they see videos. Like sometimes people they'll scroll bad because you're not what they want to see, or because you don't have no body parts hanging out. There's nothing that they want to stay for, right? Or if I'm not doing tarot reading, I can't keep the women for too long. You get what I'm saying? But I want to basically be the one to come on here, right? And let everybody know like you can make it. Like life is really good for real. And you got to change your perception. Like there's a such thing called a paradigm shift. And I don't know if a lot of people know that, but you could look up a video of a guy. I forgot what his name was, but if you type in paradigm shift, his video, I think it's like Lester or something like that, Lester Samara or something like that. Um, Him and another guy, they teach you like how your brain like functions and how your subconscious mind does not forget anything. So whether it's good or bad, your subconscious mind will not delete it, right? And so imagine all the trauma, all the things that people did to you, things that people said, things you might have did where you're feeling guilty about it, or you're feeling like, why did I, like there you go. Thank you so much. That's his name, Bob Proctor. But Lester is another guy too. Thank you so much. But you get what I'm saying? So it is very important to look up that video because it teaches you so much. So what I did was like I believed the word, right? And I I believe the Bible, but what I do is I cross examine. Like I'll look up people who like teach the science behind things, and then I'll read my Bible, and then I'll cross examine it. Okay, so I don't know if anybody here believes or if they don't believe, regardless of anything. You have to get your wisdom so you can understand how our body works and how to move around it. The subconscious mind never forgets nothing. It keeps it all. It doesn't throw it away. It doesn't numb it. It just stays there somewhere in the back, right? When you add in the knowledge, you teach yourself how to navigate. It's like a GPS just downloaded inside of you, right? So when people are rude and you're like, this is a sign something's going on with them. Instead of, oh, I'll cuss you out, right? Or I'll fight you. You get what I'm saying? Or somebody breaks your heart, you like, I want to pay you back. Opposed to, I'm gonna have to pray for them, or let me move around this type of person instead of staying in not and not knowing or leaving too soon before the person could change, right? So it's just so much that we have to gain when it comes to like wisdom, so you can see life for what it is. Life is good. Like there's beautiful things, like the way things are created and made. It's just like, wow, this was well thought out. You get what I'm saying? And you can miss it. That's my main thing. Like, don't miss the beautiful things in life. Don't be so angry. Don't be so bitter. Don't be so full of yourself. Don't be so full of pride, right? Don't be so full of just resentment. You regret everything that you did or everything that they did. No, those things teach you stuff. If you think about it, you probably wouldn't even be like better off if this stuff didn't happen. Okay, now there's some things that happen. It's like, no, that like when people do stuff to kids and stuff, I'm like, I can't see why that would. Just as bad, but creator for all of us to learn, upgrade, and level up as we go through. Yes, exactly. Exactly. But people don't know this. Like they don't know how to get out of it. And their way of escape is, partying, trying all types of drugs, sex, alcohol, food, anything, right? I'm so grateful with all the other stuff. Just go give it back to the creator. It goes away. Yes. Yes. I'm grateful too. That's why I'm on here. It's just like people need help. And once you get to a point where you understand what's going on, you're now like a first responder. You have to help too. But people need other people to encourage them. Thank you so much. People need other people to encourage them, to show them like, hey, it's okay. Like sometimes, excuse me, y'all. I'm sorry, I drink some water. But sometimes, like, you have to put your pride down. And, like, even if someone's being mean to you, it's so wild. Like, I done been in so many situations where someone was acting a way to me that I felt like, well, damn, what happened, right? And God would just humble me, like, this is a time that I need you. You feel me? This is a time that I need you to humble yourself. Don't puff up. Don't get mad. Ask them what is going on with them. What's wrong? Are you okay today? And I start doing it, and I start realizing, like, yo, people are suffering for real, for real. Like, people are sad, and people don't have any hope. It's gone. And then you have people like me who will sacrifice everything just to tell you what I'm telling you tonight. No video, no distractions, no nothing that's gonna make you feel sexual about me. I'm like, no video tonight. If you want to see me, go to my channel. I'm there. I'm all over it. Right? It's my page. So I just want it to be, well, sometimes the leveling up doesn't look pretty when it's actually really bloody and nasty, but it actually makes you grow, and they don't like watching that. Yes, so true. So true. So true. And you have to be okay with that, right? So this is what God taught me like last month, right? So I always go through situations, and I'm not going to say always, but I go through situations where I'll go into like an area and everybody like loves me, like, oh, Jackie, da, da, right? And then there's always one, you feel, always one that doesn't agree with me, and I will replay it like, what did I do? Did I say something wrong? Like, always I'll replay it over. I'll pray. Sometimes I even cry out to God, Lord, show me what I do wrong so I can be better to people. Like, I don't want to hurt anyone. And then this is what God told me this summer, right? Jackie, where you are going, you have to be okay with the one that doesn't like you. It's okay. You know that you didn't do anything. Like, there's going to be people who don't agree with you. Like, and you have to be okay with it. Because if you're moved by all the people that love you, when someone doesn't agree with you, that's going to move you too. And you need to be immovable so you can make a change in the world. Because if you're moved every time someone doesn't agree with you, you're going to be ever changing and never effective, right? Ever changing and never effective. You have to stand solid when you know that your heart is right, because God is about the heart posture. So, like it says, man looks at the outward appearance, but God weighs the heart. So, all day long, we could look at each other like, oh, she's good, she's cool, she's beautiful to this, or whatever. Oh, she's ugly, regardless, right? But God weighs the heart, because what's in the heart is what really matters. And what's in the heart is what you do in life, it's what you say, it's how you act. It's in your heart, it's embedded in you, right? So, it's just important to stand firm, like stand strong. Do not be moved by the people, because, like I said, people are angry, people are sad, people are bitter, people are not happy. And that's just their perception of it. It's not like life is really bad. Life is good. A child could find happiness anywhere. You could put them in a room and they will find a top to play with. You get what I'm saying? They will find a top, throwing it around, putting it in their mouth, stepping on it, right, playing with it. So we have to be like children, like find, and not immature, I mean, find the beauty in life. It's there. Be grateful. It's there. You're blessed. It's there. You have everything. Like I said, in these other countries, like, they don't have what we have in the United States. I feel like we're spoiled brats in the United States, and we don't appreciate stuff. That's why we're always complaining. Meanwhile, everything is there. It's like a kid always getting something. They're never going to be grateful because they're always getting. Give me more, give me more. I want more. I'm never satisfied. I need more. And that's not the way that God intended for it to be, like that for us. It's supposed to be contentment with what we have. So when we get more, we're content with that, and we're always grateful. When you're not content, you're ungrateful. I can see, okay, you're not doing nothing with your life. You're doing this and that. Okay, of course, don't be content. You get what I'm saying? Like, change. But I'm saying, you have things, you can get a job, you could go apply to a job, you can You can start your own business. You're good at something. We're all good at something. It's just different things. We're all good at something. It could be talking to people. It can be drawing, music, dancing. You get what I'm saying? What building stuff with your hands. We're all good at something. And you have to dig into yourself. Stop focusing on what everybody else has going on and dig into yourself and dig into what makes you mad, what makes you sad, what makes you happy, what makes you glad. Dig into all of that. And the things that make you mad and the things that make you sad, let's get this out the way. So you can focus on the good things in life and be grateful and make a change wherever you put your feet at. Whatever ground you step on, you make a change. They know you were there because that's just the type of person you are. You move mountains just by your personality, just by your loyalty, just by your love for people. And like I said in the beginning, people been through a lot, so no one believes like there are still good people. I could hold a door for someone at the store and they'll like look at me like, "Thank you," and it's like I'm looking like a door being held. Like no one's nice anymore. Everybody said. And I'm the type of person like I will say something to you like if I'm a stranger, like you're a stranger, I will say something to you just to make your day bright. I'll see somebody walking with their head down like as you after this video today, watch when you see people walk with their head down. I'll tell someone like chin up and they'll look at me and start smiling and it's like you have something to look up to. Don't look down on the ground as you're walking. Look straight ahead. Look up. Look up. There's good things if you look up. Tilt your chin up. Your chin doesn't go down. There's nothing to be mopey about. There's nothing to be angry about. Yes, they did that. Yes, they hurt you. Yes, you had to separate from them. Yes, they broke your heart. Yes, they made you mad. Yes, they made you sad. Yes, they pissed you off and you want to whoop some tail. But oh well. Oh well. Learn how to shrug your shoulders and say, oh well. Right now, shrug your shoulders and say, oh well. 1, 2, 3. Oh well. Oh well. It is what it is. Life is good. Things are going to keep rolling. We're going to get blessed. Seasons don't stay the same forever. It's never winter all year long. It's never summer all year long. Things change. 1 minute you're up, next minute you're down. Next minute you're 1 minute you're down, next minute you're up. It changes. It rains on the just and the unjust. So look at life with a different perception. Look at life and expect good things. Don't expect people to hurt you because we're so powerful. We could literally create that. We could draw that right on in. Thanks everybody for being here. I have people in and out. I always say my lives are like cookouts. People come get a plate and they gone. Oh my God. One day y'all will stay for the whole thing, but I'm just like getting the hang of this YouTube stuff. And like I do videos here and there. And then like I do videos of my cap. You can look at my shorts. I do videos of him. But it's just all this life stuff. Like it be laying on me so heavy because I could tell like that I'm too bright for some rooms. And I could tell that people don't know that they have the same light that I have. All you gotta do is turn it on. I can tell that some people get irritated and sometimes probably even jealous. I didn't even recognize it was jealousy for a long time. But it's like you don't have to be. You have access to the same thing I have access to. You might even have a couple more dollars than me. So what you really mad for? You get what I'm saying? But then that shows you that money isn't everything. Yeah, it may solve some problems, but it doesn't change what's going on with your heart. That heart posture is very important and you want it to be upright. But all that stuff you went through, you have to get rid of it. You can't keep basically it's like taking a shower and putting on dirty clothes. Like, why would you do that? So when you clean up your life, get rid of everything. Get rid of everything that bothers you. Get rid of everything that makes you feel like it will pull you into your old self. You can't keep that one friend that right, that's still partying and going to the club, if you're not going to the club anymore and you're not being judgmental, it's just like a diet. Like, if you can't handle being around steak while you're on a diet, or you can't handle being around junk food because you know you're going to eat it because you see it, don't have it around you then. Go on a strict diet. That's what you would call a strict diet. I can't even be around it. It smells too good. It's tempting. I want to bite. Same with life. Like, if you can't be around stuff and you can't see stuff, like if you're a man, you can't watch videos of women talking without looking at their lips and thinking about what their mouth does. Just don't look at the videos, because perversion, there's a fine line between attraction and perversion, right? You can be attracted to someone, or you can be just completely perverted. You can't even hear someone talk without being sexual. Someone can't even breathe around you or sip some soup without you thinking something sexual. So if you have that going on, you have to deal with that. You have to take that to God. And a lot of people don't want to hear none of this because everything's so normal. Porn so normal to everybody. Sex is so normal to everybody. Women being half dressed is so normal to everybody, right? Waitresses always have demons or monsters attracted to the flames because they don't know how to handle the energy, and they're jealous of it and they want to attain it. Right. I heard that a lot. I've definitely heard that a lot. But yeah, back to what I was saying, and thank you for being here, I Plant Seeds. I appreciate you. Everybody else, thank y'all all for being here. I feel like if you hear tonight's the night that things are about to shift for you in your life, and you have to just believe it, okay? Even if it don't feel like it right at the second, even if if your thumb wants to swipe up away from what I'm saying, still hear me on this last sentence. Things are about to change for you, but you have to put the work in, period. And you have to stop missing the small things that are taking you out. Small things like thinking you could be in a conversation with someone who always cusses up a storm and talks negative. You think that's not going to rub off on you? Small things like thinking you can hang with a whole bunch of men who are still hoeing around like they're still in their teenage years or in their early 20s, and you're thinking that you're going to be okay. Small things like hanging with a whole bunch of females who use men for money, and you decide that you're not going to do it, but you hear them talking about that all the time, thinking that you're going to be okay. Small things like watching pornography every night or all throughout the day, thinking that you're going to be okay, like that stuff is not going to take over your brain. This is stuff people don't want to talk about. This is stuff that people think is okay. This is stuff that people think that I can still do this and have an okay life. Meanwhile, your brain is tormented. Meanwhile, your mind is perverted. You can't even watch someone eat a sucker without thinking about what her mouth is going to do to you. Come on now, right? And you can turn it off around your family members, but then you turn it back on when you get around people who are that family. So you're showing God that you can control it, meaning you need to control it all the time. But this is stuff that no one wants to hear. They don't want to hear that. They want to scroll and they want to see someone reading some tarot cards, or a girl shaking her tail, or being promiscuous just to get some views off of the men, because they know that men are weak to women with lip gloss and everything showing, right? Cleavage showing all on the screen. Women know this. They capitalize off of this. So they went from talking bad about the men to capitalizing off of it, right? Right, because the men were cheating. Oh, they're weak. They ain't ish. Da da da. Right? Y'all know the stories and the things women say about men. So they went from doing that to realizing, well, we can't change them, so let's capitalize off of it. Now I'm gonna show everything I got because I know it makes a man weak, and he's gonna give me everything I want. But if you're a man and you're hearing this, it's time for you to snatch your power back. Stop being so pulled away by a woman being promiscuous. That's a red flag. I don't care what you think you're going to benefit from it. It's a red flag. It's a daddy issue flag. It's a low self esteem flag. It's a I'm in pain type of flag. It's a I'm vengeful. I'm gonna get you back type of flag, right? So there's a whole bunch of little things that we all look over, and we think that, oh, I'll be okay. No, wrap it up so you can stop being sad, so you can stop being mad, so you can stop feeling like you're not enough, so you can stop with the turmoil and the torment in your brain of constantly thinking about bad things. Like I said in the beginning, life is good for us. we just get into stuff like little children that we don't have no business putting our hands into. Like you take something off of a child, they put something in their mouth, you take it off of them, you turn around, they got something else, you take that off of them, you turn around, they have something else, and you're like, damn, I gotta keep taking stuff off of you, I gotta keep getting you out of stuff. It's the same way with us as adults. You stop hanging with this type of people. Now you start hanging with these type of people. These people, you don't have no business being with them. You feel it in your stomach, like, I do not belong here. But because you want to fill that void of whatever happened when you were young, you're there. Right? This is what we get ourselves into. Then you remove yourself from that. Now you back drinking again. And you're like, dang, I said I was going to stop drinking like that. And then we'll keep doing it, keep doing it. Then God would remove something else from us. Like, I'm gonna take that off of you. Let's get you right. Then you get into something else. You start messing with somebody you don't have no business being in a relationship with. And you feel it in your stomach the whole time. Like, this is not right. I'm in the wrong spot. But until you understand the value in the blueprint of life, you're going to keep doing this stuff over and over. Just like I said, like a child that you remove something from them and they get into it again. And then eventually danger is approaching, right? So my whole point of this video is to tell you, like, understand that you're blessed. Understand that the way that you see life, the way that you perceive things is very important. And you need to see the beauty in life. You need to be appreciative of what you have, but you also need to watch out for those very small things that you do or that you tolerate that is causing a shipwreck on your life. Get a hold of it now. Get it gone. Like you're doing a sweep, like you the feds. You hear me? They go and sweep everything out. They watch for a little bit, investigate, and then they go take everybody down. Same would you watch your life, investigate, look at everything that's going on, and take out everything that's not supposed to be there. So you can live right. So you can feel good about living. You shouldn't want to die. You shouldn't want to be sad. You shouldn't want to, you know, get someone out of here because they made you so mad. Someone made you that mad, go ahead and pray for them. Unless they did something outright disrespectful to your family and brought danger to you, right? Other than that, all that talking and stuff and gestures and all of that, it's like, go somewhere. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's how you treat people. Go somewhere. Let me pray for you because something's going on. And then your understanding is, no, I don't read cards. Like, no. That's what I was saying earlier. Like, people um people will stay on a live where they're reading cards and all of that. And it's like, I'm not into none of that. Like, I'm not into making men fall down with being on the camera with my cleavage out, whole bunch of lip gloss on my mouth, but I'm telling everybody I won't do this and do that. Right. So a lot, like I was saying earlier, like a lot of women have fallen into that. Like, it's like men are being bewitched. You feel me? Like, first it went from women putting their foot on y'all necks, saying that y'all are low to the ground, y'all ain't good. You know, y'all don't have no good in you. Y'all are cheaters. Y'all never gonna be satisfied. Now it's we on a level of capitalizing off of y'all. Y'all are what? But yeah, now we're on a level of women capitalizing off of men being weak to lust, and that's what I'm saying. Like, wrap it up. But no, I don't read no cards at all. Business cards. That's it. I am not into that. I ain't trying to unleash nothing on me that I can't get up off of me with the power of God. Because if I say I believe in God, like I'll scroll down alive and I seen the girl reading tarot cards and saying, Holy Spirit, come into my life and tell me what. I was like, what? What? Holy Spirit, come into my life. Tell me what to say to these people. I couldn't believe my eyes. I was like, she's not saying that. So there's a lot of confusion that comes with reading those cards. And I'm just not into it. And I'm not going to like go toe to toe and argue with someone about it, because people will literally try to justify everything. They try to justify everything and undo what God said. And I'm just not in the business of doing it, because their 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 perception is stuck one way, and it's going to literally take the strongest power of God to come knock it out of them. And yeah, you could say something to them, and what you say could be a seed, because we're not God, so we're not going to do all steps. One man sows, another man waters, God brings the increase, period. So you're not going to do all the work. So I'm not going to overstay and go toe to toe with you, because I've been and said something that made you so mad, and then when you wake up the next morning, you're bawling because you're like, wow, she was telling me the truth. And I just don't want to deal with it. Like, I don't want to deal with it. So when the time presents itself, I let people know, like, tarot cards, it's like trespassing. Like, yeah, you could get in, but you're going to pay a penalty, just like a building with yellow tape around it. It says no trespassing. Yeah, people break in, but if they're caught, what happens? There's a penalty. And I don't want to pay the penalty for that. It's too big for me. Moving forward, the spirit of lust is strong. Definitely is. Definitely is. But like I said, it turns to perversion. There's a thin line between being attracted and perversion. And a lot of people don't know the smallest things get you there. Like, I was watching this video where the guy was like in like a coffee shop touching himself at the table while people are in there, and he's hiding it with his hand or like the computer or something. And they called the cops on him. Then they replayed it back, and he was really in there like touching himself. Then I was talking to my friends about it. I'm like, how did his mind get there? Like, I was asking God, I'm like, how did he get there? What happened? What made you go to that? And all I could think of is that people don't understand the importance of having a relationship with a higher power. It literally keeps you grounded, and it protects you from getting into some stuff that you never seen. I promise you, he probably never seen himself being in the Starbucks, doing what guys do, right? And I'm not saying every guy, I'm just saying, like, I don't know if I can say it on YouTube, but touching himself, right? And getting caught in a public place. Like, that is like a small seed turned big. So you start off by, watching porn, and then from watching porn, you start off to wanting what you see in porn. Then you can't get what you see in porn. Or some people go into, they get it, what they see in porn. And then now their lifestyle consists of everything is just perverted, right? Like I said, someone can't even lick a sucker in front of you without you thinking, ooh, that's perversion. You have to be able to live day to day. You can't live every day and all you see is pleasure to yourself. Like, oh, he sipped that coffee real strong. I wish that was that coffee. Like, what the hell is wrong with y'all? like, what is going on? And people don't realize that they have the spirit of perversion over top of them. Like, and it could have came from somebody touching them when they was young, and they never got it dealt with. They never told nobody. They are struggling with this, or struggling with that, and they don't tell nobody. That's why that Bible says, confess your sins, confess stuff, have people to talk to, so you can get it up off of you, and they can help you navigate through it instead of holding it in and you feeling like shame, because the devil is in the business of like shame, like like making you hide stuff that you did or hide stuff that you feel, and you feeling like, I can't tell nobody this because they're going to look at me different. Like, I didn't have people tell me some wild stuff. You get what I'm saying? I mean, wild stuff. And I didn't feel like, some stuff I might have been like, damn, I wouldn't have did that. What made you do that? Right. And there's some stuff I'm just like, you know what? As much as I want to say this, I can't, because you trusted me to tell me that. And so I'm going to help you navigate through this. First of all, let's start off by praying, or let's start off by me telling you, this or that, right? But when people can't do that, it's like it's one thing where You're feeling the shame because you can't tell no one, but you want to. You want to get it off of you. You want to change. You want to grow. That's one thing, right? We could work with that. Then there's another thing where you're doing what you're doing, just like I was saying about the tarot cards. You're doing what you're doing and you don't think that you're wrong. Can't nobody come tell you nothing. See, that's two different lanes. Like at that point, you got to make a judgment call on that. Like, oh no, you just want to be like that. Opposed to someone that's like sorrowful for what they did. This is just an addiction of mine. I want to get up out of this, but I can't, and I'm trying to. Two different people that we're dealing with right there. So don't get me confused on previous things that I said in this video up to what I'm saying now, right? But it's just so important, like, that we don't miss out on the beautiful things in life and the small things that shipwreck our life. My 2 bullet points for this video tonight: beautiful things in life and the small things that shipwreck our lives, the little things. A little thing could go on with your car, but it takes the whole car out, literally. One apple could take out a whole bag. One bed bug take out the whole crib. Get me? One piece of lice in your hair take out your whole head. Yes, it definitely is. It's worse than any drug, for sure. Right? One wrong sexual encounter could take out your whole health system. So just because it's so small or it's one time, don't think that it's not powerful. Don't ever underestimate it. So now it's time for you to put your foot down and snatch your life back and use the power that God gave you to put things in order. And it's going to be a fight, but you're not fighting people, you're fighting yourself. You're fighting the old man, you're fighting your flesh, you're fighting the things that your flesh tells you. But yes, lust and perversion, all of that, worse than any drug. I'm wondering if that's what you're saying, because you're correct about that. Way worse, because it one thing leads to another. Now you in threesomes. Now you on the internet just to see women. You feel me? Now you on the internet just to find the next man who you gonna be gaming and taking money up off of them. And when you think you in control and you in situations like that, you're not in control at all. But when you realize that you're in situations like that and you need to change it and you start making a change, you're in control. But when you think that's the way of life, you lost control and you're now a weak vessel that the devil can use. Period. I don't care what nobody say about it. The enemy can use you and he will use you. Whether it's you cussing somebody out, whether it's you backdooring somebody, whether it's you being rude to somebody, or whether it's you not even showing up when God needs you to show up because you so caught up in your stuff. You see somebody that's so beautiful, they look so damn good, but you can't even help them because all you think about is the pleasure that you want your body to feel on how you're going to use them. Aside from blessing them, you know what, you so beautiful, you know you don't got to dress like that, you don't got to show everything. Change somebody's whole world. But no, you people rather look at it. Oh, damn, she look good as hell. Meanwhile, no, she looks bad as hell. She looks bad as hell. Everything is showing. That's not the way a woman's supposed to be. But hey, don't let me be the bad guy. I still got some people in here. Like I said, people come and they go, and then they come and they go. But what I'm not going to do is I'm not going to stop encouraging y'all to be better people. And I'm not going to stop encouraging y'all to get y'all power back so y'all can have a good life. I'm not going to stop encouraging you to do an examination on your life and find out the small things that are causing a shipwreck. Not going to do it. And I'm not a know-it-all. I'm going to tell you something. I went through a phase of messing up so much. I went through a phase of I just kept bumping my head. And then I came from a 2-parent household. So it wasn't like, oh, I had daddy issues or, anything like that. My mom and dad, they're still married right now. So this was stuff that was just had to do with me. You get what I'm saying? My parents was a little bit hard on me, but it kind of worked out for me in the end. Like, I'm good. I got my self-control is above and beyond. And I can't take praise for it. I say it's some things they showed me and God in me, right? But I went on my own, and there was a lot of things I didn't want to listen to my parents about. And like I said, it was because how rough they were, right? I'm like, I don't like the way you talk. I don't even want to hear that. But meanwhile, it was really to help me. But I say all this stuff to say I bumped my head. When I thought that it was sweet, it was sour. And when I thought it was sour, it was really sweet. Like, God's really trying to bless you. You really gonna hold on to what somebody did to you? Let it go. It's okay. So if you don't listen to nobody, listen to the stranger that's on your black screen in the middle of the night that you happen to scroll upon. You could be on any live, right? You're here on mine. So take these words and get powered up and go get what you gotta get. Don't worry about nobody counting you out. Don't worry about nobody saying this about you, saying that about you. Oh well, let them talk. That's what people do. We talk. We talk. And you gotta be okay with it. You gotta be okay with, like I said in the beginning of the video, be okay with the one that don't rock with you. Be okay with it. Be okay with it. It's okay. You'll make an impact regardless. But don't overlook those small things, because there's times I would just overlook stuff. And I feel like I got a relationship with God more so. Like, I became so focused on what He wanted and what He had to say because of my interactions with people. And I don't know if He allowed it. I don't know if, sometimes I could say maybe it was me, right? But then there's times where I know for a fact it wasn't me. And all I could think of is like, all I could think of, it was like, you have to be okay with it. You have to be so strong to where nothing moves you, but you also have to get over the things that did move you. Like, get over it. Cry out. If you're a man, it's okay to cry. America tell you don't cry, you're weak. Don't worry about none of that. Go talk to God. Do what you gotta do. But like I was saying, I would have encounters with people and I wouldn't understand it. I was like, there would be times I would just be crying, like, why are they mean? Like, what, like, what are they, what did I say? What did I do? Like, why? And I couldn't understand it. So from those interactions, and it wasn't always, it would just be here and there, but it will always surprise me. Like, I'm getting along with everybody, and then here comes this one person. I'm just like, and that one person will try to change everybody's view on me. Like, because the type of person I am, I'm not going to just like let anything fly. I'm not, there's nothing about me that's a pushover. So, and I joke a lot. So I will make it like, like, do you think it's okay to be mean? Or are you having an okay day? And then some people will say like I'm being sarcastic, but at the end of the day, I started to dig into what God wanted and what He was like trying to say. And as I start reading on and on, I'm start seeing like these people don't have problems with me. They have their own problems and they're projecting it onto me. Or I just happen to cross their path, or I'm irritating what they buried. And now it's time to pull it up and deal with it. Basically, like you in the room sleeping, someone comes and turn the lights on. What? You don't want that. You're closing your eyes all hard. You're like, come on, I'm asleep. It's the same way. Like, if you're a light in this world, you're gonna irritate some people. And it's okay. But you get that relationship with God so you can handle them properly. That's where I was messing up. And don't be like me in the past. I'm not like that now, but like, don't do that. Like, because you'll regret it. Like, if you're grounded in God, your conscience will just tear you up. Like, you shouldn't have said that. You shouldn't have said that. So read your word, get in tune, get in tune so you can be who God wants you to be at the right time, and you don't want to miss a time. There'll be appointed times that we're supposed to do stuff and we're supposed to be something for someone, and we just can't do it because we're so caught up in the past. We're so caught up in what they did to us. We're so caught up in what they said. So from me to you, every time I respond, I regret. Me too. I'm telling you, that's that's where the word of God come in at. When you put the word on your heart, somebody will do something you like, forgive them for they know not what they do. You'll just start saying the word out loud, like, Lord, you said that. You said 7 times 70. Damn, I don't want to let them do this to me again. Like, then you got to start making executive decisions. Like, I got to remove myself. This isn't going to work. It just makes me feel empty, and the point gets nowhere. Right, exactly. So, and you feeling the regret. That's you still having the good. You feel me? The good inside your heart. Because you know you shouldn't have. Some people do it, they don't regret it at all. Like, and well, I said it. No, I be thinking about all that stuff. I'm like, oh Lord, thank you for forgiving me, God. Thank you so much for showing me and teaching me and leaning in and pressing in on me. My relationships with people, I'm telling you, that's what got me like so focused. Or like my parents taught me, the relationship. I would read the Bibles with them, probably go to church, worship, stuff like that. But I got older and wanted to do my own thing. And then I started running into people who didn't have the home training like me, who didn't have both their parents, who didn't have, clothes and shoes and allowances. I found out some of my friends, they didn't even have allowances. I was like, oh, I thought that was common when you was young. Your lights got cut out. I never experienced my lights getting cut out when I was young. You didn't have food. You didn't have clean clothes. I never experienced any of that. That's when you start realizing, like, oh, they had it bad. And they're mad about it. Well, I learned to be accountable with my words because I know they have part. Yes, me too. Same. Like, we are very powerful beings. That's why I'm like, expect good things. Because if you expect bad things, you will literally pull that into you. Like, it wasn't going to be bad until you said it. Now, look at where we are. When the whole time you're thinking, I knew it. No. You didn't know it. You pulled that on yourself. You conjured it up from up under. You did not pull it down from above, okay? So when you expect good things, you pull it down from above, okay? From heaven, we get good things. And a lot of people are not accountable. They're not accountable with not just their words, their actions too. And us women, we have to really watch that. Like, if you're a woman and you're in here, like, we have to watch that accountability, because America tries to make women not be accountable, and I don't like it. Like, they try to let us get away with so much stuff that a man could never get away with. Like, some of these videos I be seeing where women are walking up saying stuff to men, I'm like, if that was a man that said that to a woman, he'd be going to jail, or he'd be labeled as a creep, or she'd have talked crazy to him. But it's like, when we do it, it's like, oh, well, it's okay because it's a woman. It's not okay. We got unjust scales here, and we need to fix it ASAP, because the Lord don't play about no unjust scales. Don't weigh this one way because it's that type of person, but when this person does it, it's heavy. Oh, the scale done tipped over. No. God don't play about that. Facts. So, like I said, if you're a woman and you're in here, no, I'm not attacking you on that category, but I'm telling you, from a sister to another sister, learn how to hold yourself accountable. When you mess up, apologize. Don't go stiff neck. Oh, well, I said what I said. They don't want to deal with me. They don't. Girl, you was wrong though. Apologize. If nobody won't tell you, apologize. And if you get mad when somebody tell you about yourself, you really got some problems. You got to go to God for real, like tonight, today. Go. And go repent and tell God sorry. But yeah, y'all, I just wanted to get on here and let y'all know that life is good. Don't overlook the small things that cause a shipwreck in your life. Expect good things and deal with your trauma. It's not other people's fault that you went through it. Me being a stranger to you, I shouldn't have to deal with someone else did to you. So get it taken care of so you can see how beautiful life really is. And that there are still some good people out there who want to kick it with you, bust it up with you, give you a hug, give you the coat off their back. There's people still like that. But if you don't deal with these things and you keep tolerating these people in your life, you will miss out on these good people. So I encourage you to do an investigation on your whole life. Like I said, be like the damn FBI on your own life. Investigate your whole life. Scan through everybody you have contact with. Think about what they talk to you about. Think about what they talk about. Think about what they tolerate, right? Scan through all of it and start getting rid of stuff and people. Or pray for them and show them, hey, what I showed you tonight. Hey, we gotta change, man. We can't keep living like this. And you will make a change wherever you go. So I hope everybody has a good night. Thank y'all all for being here to the people who stayed. God loves you because you stumbled across my video. You could have been watching some perversion, some raunchy stuff, but you stayed here with me with no screen, hearing me out. So when I tell you you're going to be blessed, come back to my page and let me know how it went down because you're going to get blessed. I promise you, life is changing, but you must perceive it in Jesus' name. Have a good night. Love you.